Hello guys, this is Jackie with Mommy Does It All. Today I am excited because I'm bringing you guys my very first cooking video / tutorial. I'm going to be making enchiladas for you guys today. So yeah, I'm very excited. I will leave it in my description box all the ingredients that I use for this. I will be telling you as I go as well, but I'm also going to leave them down there. Really quick, we're going to use Tomatillo, which is the green little tomatillo pepper. We're going to use Serrano pepper. We're going to use this red one that is called Guajillo. So tortillas, cheese, chicken, cilantro for the salsa, the green salsa. The chicken is defrosting because I forgot to take it out of the freezer last night, of course. And then tortillas, corn tortillas. So yeah, I'm gonna start prepping some of this stuff and I will show you guys as I do it, and I will just do it by steps, let you guys see what I'm doing, know what I'm doing, and it's honestly, guys, so easy. It's a little time consuming, but it's so easy and it's so good at the end. So this is not like the right or wrong way to do them. This is just how I learned from my mom, how she learned from her mom, and so on and so forth. But if you guys do something differently, please let me know because I would love to try it. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to be prepping are going to be the tomatillos. This is going to be for the green salsa that we put over the enchiladas. And I don't really have an amount, like I don't say like 3 pounds, and I don't have like an actual measurement for you guys or anything like that. But if you like spicy, put more peppers. If you don't like spicy, don't put as much. We in my family, we love spicy. So I put a good generous amount. But like I said, if you know you're not really about that, then you just don't put as much. So what you're gonna do is pretty much peel them off, just like this. You take off this is how they look. You guys are probably like, I know what that looks like, but just in case somebody out there doesn't, you just take it off and that is it. You're gonna do that to all of them. Now I bought extra because I want to make extra salsa because I'm gonna give some to a friend that loves it. But you know, you don't have to make as much as me. But yeah, so you just peel. You're gonna go ahead and peel all of them. And when you're done with that, when you're done peeling those, you're gonna come over here. You're gonna get your Serrano peppers and you're gonna just take off the stem and boom, ready. Once you have all that ready, we're gonna go and wash it real quick, rinse it out, and then put it to boil. I will show you that once I'm done prepping. All right guys, so now that I have them all peeled and ready to go, I also have my Serrano peppers over here. I'm gonna go ahead and take them to the sink and I'm gonna give them a good wash, a good rinse, because these have like a really sticky, weird texture to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and once they're clean and everything, I will put them in my pan, in this right here, since it's a lot of them. And what I do with these guys, and you don't have to do this, this is kind of like an extra step or optional. After they're all washed and ready, I do cut them all in half. And I do this because I just want to make sure there's no like, this is gonna sound weird, but to make sure there's like no bugs or anything in there, because this is a very like you know how mangoes are like a very warm or whatever, that little stuff that sometimes goes in there. I don't know, kind of weird, but for my own like state of mind to feel comfortable, I always wash them really good, and when they're washed, I cut them all in half and then I put them in here, and then I just give this a rinse and put it in there, and then I'll put it to boil. I'll show you guys once it's done how it looks. Just wanted to let y'all know that I do cut them in half because it makes me feel like better, just to check that there's nothing in there that I don't want in there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will show you guys how that looks. Okay guys, so now I have them all cut and ready to go. I did rinse out the chilies. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put all the serranos in there. And honestly, I think I'm gonna put a little more because it is a lot of tomatillo. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some more serrano peppers, add them in there, and then put them to boil. Set your stove on medium or high. You can do either. And we're gonna go ahead and just let them. This is around the amount of water. You want to make sure they're all filled, and just gonna let them come to a boil. They will change color. You will see how right now they have a really strong green color. They are gonna change to a lighter green. So while that is going on, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my Guajillo peppers. So I will show you guys what we are going to do with these. Okay guys, so while we have the salsa cooking over there, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the red salsa, which is gonna be the one we dip the actual tortilla in. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this bag. Now there's two ways to do this. I used to put them to boil just like I do that, but here my water comes out super hot, and that's the key to this, that your water comes out hot. So this is what I do, is I put them all in a container like this, and then I make my water go as hot as it goes, fill it up with water, and like in 10 minutes they are ready. It's really awesome. Now I'm gonna show you what I do with these. This is what they look like. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the tail like always, and then like I said, you don't have to do this. You can just kind of like open them up with your fingers and just take as many seeds out as you can. And that's actually, it really works sometimes. Like this one came out very easily, very easily. And then you just take the chile, put it in there. Some of them are gonna be harder than others. So like I said, you just turn it around, take all the seeds out. We don't want any seeds. I feel like the seeds make it taste bitter, and we don't want that. Because it's not even spicy. It's just like, it gives it a bitter taste I'm not a fan of. If you have a couple in there, it's fine. It's not the same as having the whole thing in there. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about that we don't want in there. All that. You see this? We don't need it. We don't want it. So we just take that out. And usually I use my scissors because they're harder to get in, but these are super easy. So I don't think I'm gonna need my scissors, but if you need them, grab your kitchen scissors and just cut them through the middle and take care of business. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that in this whole bag, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I want to show you guys what I meant when I said that these change color. You see how it's like light green now, and these are the ones that are not fully cooked yet. But that's almost ready. And so while that is working, I went ahead and I finished the red ones, and now they are soaking in really hot water. You can kind of see the steam. It's super hot water. Now, how I usually do it is I put my chicken to cook soon. Like the first thing that I do is the chicken. But like I said, today I forgot to unfreeze it. I always freeze my meat, and so it has been here in hot water unfreezing. So I'm about to go ahead and put that to cook. But usually, if you're doing this from scratch and your chicken isn't frozen, please go ahead and do that first, because the chicken broth is what you will put on the red salsa and on the green one, because that's what changes the game. So yeah, if you're gonna do this, don't forget to do the chicken first, which is what I'm about to do now. I'm gonna get this out of the way. I got 5 pounds of chicken. So I'm gonna get a pretty big, probably this one right here. Now, some people wash their chicken, some people don't. I do. I just give it a quick rinse. This is still a little frozen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and rinse it up. And no, it's good. No, I thought it was still frozen, but it's actually pretty good now. It's 1 p.m. and I took it out of the freezer like around 9 this morning when I was getting all my stuff ready, and I was like, where is my chicken? Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know what of that you guys saw, but like I said, I don't take off the fat anymore out of my chicken, because it has a lot of flavor. I cannot remember if my mom told me that or my brother. My brother is a cook. I hate cooking around him though, because he will judge everything that I do. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add some hot water and put it to boil. I've added a lot of water because like I said, I'm gonna use the chicken broth for pretty much everything. I'm not gonna add the salt just yet. I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the salt in there. You guys can see how hot the water comes out of my drain, whatever. So yeah, about this much water. And this is already all done, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take it off, add it here. It's really hot, be careful. You guys, stoves are awesome, but they get hot. So we got that. Okay, we got that working, and now we're just gonna wait on this. It's gonna change color as well. Let me show you guys. It's almost done. You see how different it is from when we first put it in? Well, you look the same. It looks the same on the camera, but the top is like darker because it's not ready, and this is ready. So it's lighter. So it lightens up the color, and then it's also way like more flexible, or however you want to call it. It's not as hard. It's definitely, you'll definitely know when it's ready. It's pretty easy. Okay, so now we have those things. We have the chicken working. We have the red pepper thingy working. So now what you want to do is you want to cut up your garnish, your sides, or whatever you want to call them. And what I do is I use lettuce, tomatoes, and onions. So you want to... Okay, so while everything else is cooking, like I said, we're gonna work on the sides. We're gonna need, you guys can, I do 2 lettuces because I love more lettuce. I really, really do. So I simply use 2. It's kind of like a salad if you think about it, right? So you just want to do them in. And they don't have to be super tiny because you want to be able to grab them with your fork. Because I remember my mom used to tell me, make them super tiny. But I was like, Mom, like, I want to be able to grab them with my fork. So just like that, you're gonna go ahead and do as many. Most people do 1, you can do 2, whatever works for you. I'm gonna do 1, and then I'm probably gonna make, when I make enchiladas, I make enough for 2 days. So I'm gonna cook that today and tomorrow for dinner. So I'll just cut up another one if I need it tomorrow. That way it doesn't get all brown. If you guys have any tips on how to keep lettuce from getting brown, please let me know, even if it's like 1 day, because my lettuce gets brown like the next day, and I'm just like, dude, there has to be something that will help me keep it green for at least 3 days or something. So if you know anything, please let me know. Definitely want to know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. When I'm done with the lettuce, I'm just going to slice up some tomatoes and onions up if you want them, if you don't want them. I know a lot of people don't like onions. I love onions, my husband doesn't. So I don't always do them simply because I don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back. So this is the kind of cheese that I will be using. It's mozzarella. You guys don't have to use this kind. You guys can feel free to use whatever you want. I do always pour my cheese into my little sour cream containers. Guys, I always keep these. Always do. So I'm just going to pour it in there. And it's easier for me to access it when it's in there than when it's in the bag. That was easier than usual. I don't know why it stuck out together. There you go. And my kids are here now. Well, my daughter has been with me the whole time, but my son was with my husband, and they just got back. They went to do some stuff for the car service and all that. But they're back now. So yeah, this is the kind of cheese that I use. Sometimes I use a Mexican blend or Mexican mix or whatever that's called. I do get 2 bags always. I always have cheese in my house. Like, it's weird when I don't. So I always have that. And then yeah, so that's gonna be your cheese for that. And these are also about ready. You guys can see they're light. They're pretty good, but I cannot blend them because I do need the chicken broth to blend it all together. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a couple more minutes. But yeah, we're pretty much done with like the prepping. We pretty much just have to make them now, and I'm excited because I am starving. So yeah, thinking about, it's 1:54 now. I think in about 1 hour we will be completely done and ready to eat. So yeah, almost done. All right, so now we're ready to go ahead and start cooking blending the green salsa because our chicken broth is almost ready. Okay, so I'm just gonna dip in here and put it in here. Like I said, I made enough for 2 batches. So I'm just gonna leave the rest. That was my daughter. So I'm just gonna leave the rest in there and blend it up later. I'm just gonna blend up mine, what I'm going to actually use. And you will need a little, I don't know what this is called, like a little batch of cilantro for each batch. Baby girl. And remember guys, depending on how spicy you like it is how much of what you're going to put in here. And whatever you guys don't use, let's say you have like, let's say you blend this and it's perfect, but you have leftover cooked Tomatillos and Serranos, you can put them away and use them next time. They should be good for a while. So this is done. Baby girl, what is up with you? What? She's so cute, guys. Just look at her. I can't. She's right there. Say hi, baby girl. Say hi. Here, play with your toy. There you go. There you go. Okay, I think she was just missing her toy. Nope, there she goes again. Okay. Anyways, I went ahead and peeled my garlic heads or whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 for this right here. And then some salt. Again, I don't have measurements or teaspoons or anything, but just, you know, a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take the tails off. And there we go. Put that in there. All right, I'm gonna start blending and then I'll be back. So that was me checking the temperature of the chicken with my daughter, checking if the chicken was ready. Now I'm just going to put my red salsa to blend. I do it in steps of 2. I blend half of the chilies and then the other half because it is a lot of them and my blender is pretty small. So I'm just gonna put the chile, some garlic, some salt, and some chicken broth and blend it all in. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a pan in the stove and wait until it boils. You blend everything, you're gonna bring it to a boil, add a little bit of water or more chicken broth if you need to, whatever you guys think as you taste it. You'll see what you need more. So I have that ready. I have the salsa. I added a little more chicken broth as well, and it is ready to go as well. So now you're gonna wait till this boils and then you will turn it off. Okay, so I have my tortillas ready. I have my napkins ready. I like to put a napkin down, and then I put 3 pieces of tortilla. Once they're already done with the oil is now heating up over here. No, it's not because I haven't turned it on. Now it is. And yeah, I'm just gonna start. Once it heats up and start, and you'll see how I do it in fast motion. That was my husband being a cameraman. He's not the best, so the camera was all over the place. But anyways, now we're gonna take the tortillas. Want to give them a second or two for them to cool down a bit. I'm used to it, so I don't really, it's really hot, but I don't really feel it anymore. So yeah, you're gonna go ahead and just dip them in the red salsa. Some people dip them and then fry them, but I feel like that makes a super extra mess. Nothing wrong with doing it that way, but I prefer this way. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do it to all of them. And once I'm done, it's time to put the queso and actually, I'm sorry, the cheese, and actually wrap them up. Now here, just make sure you wrap them tightly when you're wrapping them. And you're going to put how many ever you want in a plate. This is honestly probably the easiest step. The whole process is pretty easy. I mean, I've done it more than I don't know how many times. So if your first time isn't easy, then don't worry. Just keep trying, keep doing it. Practice makes perfect, no doubt about that. And if you guys have any questions, because like I said, this is my first cooking video or tutorial, so I know I probably left a bunch of information out, or maybe I didn't show what I was supposed to, or I don't know. But any questions at all, you guys can leave them down below, and I will definitely answer that. And I will also leave my email in the description box, just in case you want to ask me something and you don't want it to be public or whatever. Yeah, I'm here to answer any questions, because like I said, I know this is probably not the best cooking video you've seen explaining wise, but I promise you guys that they taste delicious. So any questions, please let me know. Okay, now we're gonna add the chicken. We're gonna shred it over it. After we shred the chicken, you can add more cheese on top. I know my husband likes it like that. And then you're gonna stick it in the microwave for about a minute and a half.
Alright guys, and then that is going to be all. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know how I did. If you have any questions, or if you think I should do anything differently next time, let me know, because I definitely want to keep doing more of these cooking videos. I will do some easier ones, because this is not hard, but it's a lot of steps. So maybe I'll do some easier ones like chilaquiles, maybe some sopes. Anything Mexican that I can make for you guys, I will do it. So yeah, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a bunch of DIYs. I'm gonna start doing more cooking videos. I'm gonna have some vlogs of the days with my kids, and honestly, it's just a little bit of everything. So please consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video, because it would really help me out. Thank you guys so much, and remember, any questions, just leave them down below and I will answer them very shortly. Thank you guys so much. Love y'all. So this just happened.